income like that. But you do get you do get it out from time to time, find the expression and take a few pictures that are going on. And then you look back at it and you think, why did I take that? It's out of focus, you can't see anything, it's just a rubbish shot. So I deleted a few pictures, but that was a magnificent gig. Do you remember? The Rolling Stones at the Retail Supporting Body Specials. Fantastic. Although I was a little bit cramped during the evening, it has to be said. Right then, Rob Halligan, let's talk about him. He's been a regular name on BBC Introducing for many years. And of course, a real legend as far as Coventry and Warwickshire is concerned in the music scene. Even during lockdown, he's been busy. He has a new single out, and I thought we could talk about that. And here he is. It's Rob. And Rob, how you doing, mate?
Hello, Brody. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good to talk to you, chap, because I'm not sure if you heard what I said earlier on, but as long as there's, people like you in the world, a big part of the local music scene, there's something right going on, something comforting to knowing that you're always there. How you been anyway? You been all right?
Yeah, yeah. Like everybody else, sort of surviving, getting on, but keeping busy as well, which is good.
Well, I tell you what, I think people I've spoken to over the weeks, I think they go into two categories. Not necessarily people who I've had on the radio, but some people have said, I haven't really done an awful lot during this lockdown thing. And other people have said, great opportunity to be more creative. I think I know what side you go to. So let's talk about the new single, The Other Side.
Yeah.
Written and recorded at home during lockdown. Out on the 22nd, so not long to wait for that.
Yeah.
And it's all about a charity. Well, it's for a charity that you know very, very well. Global Care, got a special place in your heart, and vice versa. Tell me about the new tune, please, mate.
Yeah, well, it was interesting because I didn't write it for Global Care. It was just like I was out on my daily allotted exercise, and as you get the, and I heard some guys talking to each other, and one of them says, "I'll see you on the other side, mate." And I thought that's a good, and I carried on walking and sort of playing with the idea and everything in my head, and it. By the time I got home, I'd written half the song in my head, and so yeah, so it just came. It just seemed one of those songs that just came together,
I'll tell you what, it's a very good allotted exercise that you had there. Everything come back with half a song.
Absolutely, and I'm really fortunate because I've got the stuff. I can do some of the recording at home, and with the remote technology and all that kind of stuff, I can send it off to different people to get different parts done. And I wrote my daughter into singing as well.
Well, yeah. Well, do you know what? I'm really ashamed to say this. I'm actually genuinely embarrassed by this. But I thought I knew you. I thought I knew pretty much all there is to know about you. I had no idea you had a daughter.
I do. I have. Yes, and she's wonderful. She's a great singer.
Well, you're very lucky, and that must have been quite moving, featuring Nikita on this song. What was that like for you, or for you both?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, she's not somebody that likes the limelight, so I won't sort of rub it in. But no, it's great having her sing. She has done a bit of backing vocals for me before, yeah, I recorded it and I thought, actually, no, this needs something else, and so it was great to have her singing on it.
Oh, it's lovely, mate. It really is. We're going to hear it in a second as well. And also tell me about the video that accompanied this as well.
So the video, Nikita, she filmed the stuff at home. I just sat at the piano and she filmed it. And a few years ago, I went over with Global Care. I went to Lebanon, to the Syrian refugee camps in Lebanon.
Yeah, I remember.
And I took a mate of mine with me who's he's a filmmaker, and so. I said to him, look, we've got this new song and want to use it to raise some money for Global Care for their Children at Risk project, which is a brilliant project. It just it helps kids who are in desperate need of medical, particularly medical sort of help in some of the most vulnerable places in the world. It's incredible. So I said to Jimmy, would you mind sort of editing this video? And so he put a load of footage from places that we've been and places that Global Care work at, and it came together really nicely.
No, it's a good job, mate. It really is. And the other side is taken from your forthcoming album, Always Heading Home. When can we get our hands on that, mate?
Well, I'd originally earmarked the album for September, and then I'd panicked and thought, well, with this lockdown, it's not going to happen, is it? But actually, it's still on track. So hopefully September the album will be out. Whether hopefully there'll be some sort of launch due, but that might have to wait. I don't know. It's all a bit unknown at the moment, isn't it? So.
Of course, it's all up in the air, isn't it? Which is, we all understand why, but it's so frustrating. But no, when you we'll have to get you back on when the album comes.
But I'm kind of.
And how have you been with lockdown? I mean, we talked about lockdown, but you're someone I know is always gigging. How have you been coping without seeing a crowd in front of you?
Oh, it's really difficult. But I mean, you do these remote gigs, don't you? The streaming, Facebook gigs and YouTube concerts and everything. And I was a bit worried at first how that would be because there's no crowd in front of you. But actually, there's not as many. Obviously, you can't do them like you would do a tour. You can't do them every night or anything like that. But the interaction that you get from the chat that's on there, you keep an eye on the chat, and you get so much interaction, and you forget that they're not there, and so you're playing the stuff, and then you finish a song, and you says you have a look and see who said what, and you start chatting to people, and it's a really different dynamic, but it's okay. It's not a it's not a substitute, but it's great.
With those comments, I mean, you're not getting. I mean, ideally, you wouldn't be getting that during a gig. Just imagine it for a second. There you are with your guitar, a few hundred people standing in front of you. He's very good. Perhaps you could sing this one for me, Rob. Lovely guitar, beautiful voice, loving the album. You wouldn't want all that going on during a gig, would you?
No, absolutely.
Right, with an online gig.
No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So it's very much it gives the gig a whole new dynamic because people throw in curveballs and ask you to sing songs that you wouldn't have thought of singing and start asking you questions and asking you about your decor in your house and what's that on your shelf over there and all sorts,
Yeah, sure. Well, in the real world, that'd be called heckling, wouldn't it? If anybody wants to get their hands on this wonderful song, and we're going to stick it on in just a second, how can they get their hands on it and help raise money for Global Care, please?
So it's out on Monday, and it'll be out on iTunes and Amazon, all of those kind of things. But if you go to my website, robhalligan.co.uk, you can pre-order. The album, and you'll get this as a free download when you pre-order the album.
Oh, fantastic stuff. Rob, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, mate. It really is. You're always doing something pretty special, pretty much all the time. And it's a pleasure to talk to you. So let's get this song on now. This is Rob Halligan featuring his daughter, Nikita.
Cheers,
and
Brody.
This is called The Other Side on BBC CWR. Cheers, Rob. Thank you very much.
Thanks, pal. All right.
Cheers.
Take care, mate. Bye-bye. That was a radio interview live. Just happened just then.